Back. We're at Kitchen 101. Let me show you the menu here. They changed the menu up a little bit. Here's all the vegan options. Brussels sprouts, cauliflower hummus, fries, salad, the powerhouse, which is really good, and then 3 different kinds of pizza. We used to have 4 pizzas, but now they have 3. That's QR code. I'm gonna recommend that they put this in the window, like the other menus. It's a little warm in here. Yeah. A bunch of jack. That's good. Yeah, that's cool. They got them under a bunch of the tables.
Gentlemen, how are we coming along?
Pretty good.
What did you decide on, sir?
Can we start with the fried cauliflower?
Okay.
And then I would like the vegetable powerhouse.
And what would you like for your side today?
Just fries.
And everything is vegan. Okay, sir.
Now have your vegan cheese pizza.
Vegan cheese pizza. All right. I'll take these out of your way. Thank you very much, John.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's see who's in here. A couple people. What's up, PJ? How are you doing?
So I saw this morning.
They had those ice sculptures. I was on the other side of the street than most of them, though. But I saw a bunch of them. So they're probably going to start melting today. That was supposed to go above freezing.
They do that up in Frederick too. When we go up there, see that. And now they're doing it here. It's kind of cool. See that.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a bunch of different animals. That's what a lot of them did. Did like a deer and the nutcracker one was really cool. Did you see that one?
I did see that. Yeah, that one.
And it was like a penguin. What's up, Ben?
It's amazing people have that ability to just take a piece of ice and make something.
There was like a sleigh. I saw that. It was a really big one. That's the first one I saw. And then I looked around and realized like there was a bunch of other ones around.
Did you get your coffee anywhere this morning?
Yeah, I stopped at the Cottage Creperie.
Okay. Were they busy?
No, I was the only one there when I got there, but when I left there was a couple people there. So I got there kind of like right after they opened.
Yeah. I'll have to go back there sometimes.
Yeah. They like that place. What's up, Evil?
But you're right, yeah, that's a big problem. Anyway, at the end, I did say, please, we don't find
Just ordered some food. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Here with my dad. He got one of the vegan pizzas. I got a sandwich, and we got some fried cauliflower. What's your picture of? Is that supposed to be like a rose? Looks like a rose, kind of. Or is that an eye? Is that an eyeball?
This gentleman.
Yeah, it is a rose. Cool. I have a dog that I'm watching now. Her name's Rose. I'll be right back.
So I did, I said, right to the camera, John, I said, I just, we have, I think that at least I should do it. I would look very seriously. But it's going to be, my term is off now. I said, one minute.
It's funny that people comment about my beard. You don't like my beard. I grew my beard out for the cats because the cats like it. I was watching this cat the other week, and she would jump up on the counter and she would play with my beard. I was gonna put it on my YouTube channel. I don't think I did though. I think I forgot. Put it on my Facebook channel. Tofu scramble, nice. Thanks. Somebody posted in one of the vegan Facebook groups that there were some deals at Grocery Outlet in Hanover. So I went there and I got some like plant-based cheeses. They're normally like $12 or $13. They were like $6. And there was like a pack of plant-based hot dogs for 47 cents. They're normally like $5 or $6.
Yeah. Wow.
And there were some plant-based like burger patties that were normally $5. They were $2.50. So a lot of the stuff was like half off or better. They honestly didn't taste that good. The hot dogs were good, but the burgers were not that good. Like Beyond Meat burgers are way better. And there was another like pack of cheese, like cheddar cheese, like slices. And that was, instead of like $5, it was like $2.50 or $3. That was really good too. And then tempeh, they had chickpea tempeh that was normally like $5 or $6, and that was 90 cents. So I got a bunch of them. So I got some really good deals.
Did you see that video? I saw a video posted by Jamie Logan this morning. I don't know when she did it, but she was at some kind of event where they were serving up all kinds of different vegan products, and she was sampling like a lot of the products. Some were really good, some were not. But but I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know where she was or what the food products were, but the products themselves looked pretty good.
Yeah,
And some of the meat even actually looked like meat, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
there were some things that she really liked, and I was like, I wonder what that is.
And whatever time I want to do something.
Yeah, she's from New York. I wonder if, I don't know if she was there. She's always traveling around, but I saw her video she just posted a couple days ago with the goat yoga at a goat farm. She went there and like interviewed the owner of the goat farm.
Yeah, we should run up the farm sanctuary one day.
Yeah, that was cool.
And go up there. But now back it's gonna be done hard to, you know, it's really cold up there, you know, the weather was an issue. I mean, I would still go up if you wouldn't go up.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You should do it before you start that new job.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I'm gonna be tied down for a while with that stuff.
You can stay up at one of the cabins there, right on the farm.
Yeah, it's probably not very busy there right now. But it'd be cool to go up.
Yeah.
Go in with the cows and brush the cows.
Yeah, I wish there was one that was closer. That was an actual like sanctuary, because there was a couple of places around here that use that like title, but like they're not really sanctuaries. They're just like the one place seems more like a zoo. They have like exotic animals. It's not too far from here, but
Yeah, did you ever volunteer there?
yeah, she just kept saying, just buy a ticket and come on the weekends. Like we don't want anyone to help us with the animals. Like, no, you can't come do a video and like advertise for us or like bring in donations. They didn't want any of that. They were just like, buy a ticket and come on the weekends, and you can like do it then or whatever. But I thought that was kind of weird.
How much are tickets?
I don't think they're that much. I don't remember. But it just seems like they just want to make money off of the tickets or something like that. You know, it's not really like. It just seemed kind of weird. And then the other place is like a small animal sanctuary. They just, thank you. The other place said they were like for small animals. This is the cauliflower. Looks really good. They only said they had like 2 rabbits. And that was it. So that's not really much of a sanctuary. They just had 2 rabbits. I had 2 rabbits. And 2 mice and a cat and a lizard, and you know what I mean? Like I had more of a small animal rescue than that. And then now I got like 8 dogs. So I don't know. Yeah, really good. You like the Beyond sausages? I never had them before. Yeah, I saw them at Grocery Outlet too. I got some Beyond, like crumbles or something like that. Yeah, it's It's got like a sweet and spicy sauce.
Yeah, it's really good. Like to be able to make this.
I've ordered cauliflower wings from 2 places, and both times they just brought me out a plate of cooked cauliflower. I don't know. Yeah, these are so good. It almost looks like it could be meat in there. It's frustrating volunteering at the cat rescue, and there's 2 ladies who are always talking about all the animals that they've eaten in the last couple days. Yeah. And one lady always tries to defend it.
What did she say?
Like you're gonna miss nutrients or something like that. Like you can't be vegan and be healthy, or it's like that's not true. You can be just as healthy or even healthier. Just as healthy or even healthier.
Absolutely.
So, but it's not about health, it's about the animals. You think these people that are volunteering at the cat rescue care about animals, right? But then, not when they eat. They just don't want to think about it. That's kind of sad.
So what do you think that is? Like, why do you think? Just the way we've been conditioned and brought up over the years.
Yeah, basically.
You know, people have a connection to their animals and their pets, but they don't have any connection to what's on their plate. So
Yeah.
they just accept it.
Yeah, cognitive dissonance. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not connected to. Oh, you know what? It's probably trying to connect to the Wi-Fi across the street. Am I back? I have a poll going on my stream. Have you had vegan pizza? And right now it's 50-50 between yes and no. Good now.
Vegan pizza is very good.
Yeah, like if you had like a regular pizza and a vegan pizza, you know, from here, and you tried the different ones, like the margarita, the only thing that's different is the cheese. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Yeah, we had good pizza up there in Manchester when we were up there.
No, I'm not. Okay, you can have it if you want.
Yeah, you can.
So good. The crunchy bits. Crunchy bits in the bottom.
Serve a little more ice water. Thank you.
Rise, what's your picture of? Can't tell. How's Axel doing? Just checked out his stream. One of my buddies is walking 30 miles today. And he's trying to stream the whole thing. So he started at like 7 a.m. this morning. He's trying to finish by like 7 p.m. 7 a.m. here. How early did he start? Wow, it's like 3 hours difference. Did he start at 4 a.m.? I think he started at 4 a.m. Wow. Where is he? He's in Utah.
Is he at like a national park or something?
No, he was just going from like his house to what is he? The Olympic Oval or something like that. Okay, that's what it's called. So he lives like south of Salt Lake City.
I've been to Salt Lake. Kind of cool. Oh, that's it.
Thank you.
And can I bring the two of you anything else right now?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
All right, gentlemen.
When you fly into Salt Lake, you fly in like over one of the mountain ranges. So you see the mountains below you. They're pretty close. And you're flying. You see this big, enormous lake. That's the Salt Lake.
That's right.
I flew into that's where I met that one guy. Friend of Phil Brockman is a friend of, and met this guy, and they were talking and stuff. And he introduced me, and he's like, "You know who that is?" No, he goes, "That's Royce Gracie's sparring partner." He was a small guy.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll see videos online of like somebody picking a fight with like a UFC fighter, and it's like people will be around like, "You don't want to mess with that guy, you don't want to mess with that guy." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I can take him." It's like, no, then he gets his ass beat. It's like, don't do that. You never know what somebody can do. Yeah, sure, check out, we got our food here. Got this veggie sandwich and vegan pizza, some fries. Some delicious food here at Kitchen 101.
You have some of this you want to make a name would be all of them.
I have a campus there, but it's not really winterized. It's not insulated. I did put a mini screen.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I think it's cutting out because I'm inside this building. I was gonna take the 2 o'clock bus. I was trying to get back by like 3. But not really. I just gotta let all the dogs out. But I can ask my roommate too. It's just a lot of dogs. I probably should have asked her already. coffee. As good as Have you guys checked on Axel?
Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Good. The ice cream shop that I go to, Cone Sweet Cone on Baltimore Street.
Yeah.
He came into the cat rescue and said that he wants to donate to them. So he said on Saturday he's doing half off ice cream, and all the sales that he gets for like, I don't know, 6 hours or something like that on Saturday, he's going to donate to the cat rescue.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was kind of cool. I told him to let people know that you have vegan options. He was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Does he know you from the school? Or did you just meet him at
And I've been in there a couple times. I don't know if he recognized me or not, but I've talked to him a little bit.
So him and his wife own a few properties around town. They own the two brick houses which they recently sold. So then we're asking $2.5 million for those houses. And I don't know how many rooms are in there, but they sold it to somebody. But they still own, I think, another property on Baltimore Street. And they have the bed and breakfast down by next to the ice cream place there too.
Yeah.
Which is all there.
Is Axel making good time?
I would call transportation and show them your vegetarian and then it was like a withdrawal on Friday getting the college and be like, you can buy the page or go to the office. It's behind the sign. Oh, it's great to see you. So like years. Do it again. Let's do it again.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Broccoli just started his stream too. Broccoli's doing outreach in Oregon. It's pretty early out there. It's in the morning.
another Christmas screen.
I'm waiting for the market to move.
It's gonna move today. Oh, yeah. 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I love sweet potato.
That's funny. Yeah, you can't comment. Can't comment on shorts. Is that
Yeah.
happening again?
What's your order?
It's not supposed to do that, but
I get the burger and then like having juice all over myself.
I don't know. Can you guys comment on my shorts?
So I'll probably
You guys have been modded for a while on my channel.
or
Forcing all the taste tests.
oh,
This is curry chicken over here. Yeah, you know, we get like. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
It is just rice, chicken, and seaweed. So.
yeah, cool. Thank you. There's only 4 of us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the hard task for you?
Maybe it's movie right now. I don't know. I could probably do a bite. I don't think I can.
Ah,
There's 3.
throwing food at myself.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. This works. Yeah. I was just trying to sell some you remind me of the bookstores I know?
I should have ordered it here.
I'm sorry as well.
Can you do anything for Christmas?
No, that's okay.
Managing mod. No, probably.
I've tried something to pick up the meters or what? I just want to We're going to try bite? Good.
Do it for the inside and not the seaweed. It has a curry, like.
Yeah, if you're a managing mod, then you kind of are like have special permissions, I guess, right?
Try to set who
I think I don't know if you can make other mods
I'm curious, like, for each of you,
or
what
take the mod away from other people. I'm not sure.
Did you say you want to go?
I already looked at it, yeah.
Where's the farmhouse? Is it big time so right over
Oh.
Because I heard this yesterday and I was like, that's how, oh, that's definitely.
So-
confused. There's no other three.
No, so it's not entirely fake. So they dropped songs yesterday. Our house, so they went to me with like a monthly resident person. They dropped songs yesterday. Our house, so they went to me with like a monthly resident person. Like first representing one person sold that. And then they said they have to
So there's a his tenants went on Facebook. Like he was super like rude and like don't rent from him.
I mean, I won't be here for it.
It reminded me of the time I saw him out here. And I recognized him. I knew who he was. I recognized him. And I was like, I said like, how you doing today or something like that. And he was like, instantly like, don't get me on camera or something like that. Like really rude to me. I'm literally just, I got my tripod set up over there. He literally just walked right in front of it. It's like, don't get me on camera. Like you walk through it. That's how he was doing today. He was just like super rude about it. Yeah, like I know who you're talking about. Kind of believe you.
Yeah. I could love if we have like the constant. Right. Because that's what we need more of on campus.
Living off campus.
I posted in one of the Gettysburg event pages that next week I'm gonna be in the square doing like outreach and do the 3-minute movie challenge again. So you can watch a clip for a few minutes and get like a vegan snack. And some lady commented, "Stop forcing me to see your post like this," or something like that. Like,
Lover interaction, like, I don't know.
I thought it was really funny. But by a vegan. Jamie did a really funny video. It was like a couple months ago.
Maybe one of the concerts.
Alright, I think I'm back. Yeah, that food was delicious. They have a sign out here that flew over. They don't even have their vegan options out here on the sign. I should just leave it on the ground. They just got the regular menus. Let me grab my backpack. I think I'm gonna. I still have like an hour. I'm gonna do some outreach in the square for a little while. Okay. not as cold as it was this morning. Yes, you know, most people that are vegan eating animals and realize that you don't need anything from an animal. So why are you still eating animals? That's the real question. Yeah, rotting corpses. Why do you eat rotting corpses? It's kind of gross. Because you like it, you know, like think of yourself. You ever spent any time with any animals before? Realize that they have their own emotions. They want to be happy and they want to be alive. They don't want to become your sandwiches. You can just eat something else. Just had a really good sandwich. It was hot though. They need to get some more of the water out of their mushrooms. I think that's a big thing there. They don't press their mushrooms down enough, so their mushrooms get like, they have a lot of water in them, and it's like super hot. And it made when I got the mushrooms on the pizza, it made the pizza kind of soggy because there was a lot of water. But if they like press the mushrooms down and get all that extra water out of them, they would cool down quicker and not make the pizza soggy. Yeah, me neither. Why do you still eat animals? I used to eat animals for most of my life until I realized that you don't need anything from an animal. You're not gonna miss any nutrients, or I probably have a better diet now. I'm getting more. I'm hitting my daily requirements more now than I used to. I think you can go this way. Most people that don't get all the nutrition eat animal products. So that's like not a good argument against it. Are you a wild animal? Why do you want to do what wild animals do? You live in a house, you live, you know, you're on a cell phone right now, or a computer. I think that was a Lions, though, argument. There's a lot of other things that happen in nature that you wouldn't ever do. At least I hope you wouldn't ever do. A lot of things, if you did, you'd end up in jail. Decent amount of people walking around. Thanks for coming up to the rescue. That was fun.
Yeah.
And for lunch. I'll see you later. Be safe. There's a lot of people walking around. There's people just across the street. Is that a dog? No, I'm blind, half blind. I got about an hour to do a little bit of outreach. Hopefully I can get a couple conversations going. I recommended that they put the vegan menu in the window again. And she was like, I told them that they should do that, and they didn't do it. But she said she'll tell them again. She's like, I remember you saying that last time. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it every time I go there until it's in the window. It's kind of a cloudy day, so it'll be good to have the tablet out. Hopefully we don't lose connection anymore because I'm not inside the building. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Looks like there's only a few people here. Tap the heart button a couple of times. We're gonna try to get the live going in front of some more people. Yeah, being a little cloudy, it'll be good for the tablet. People will be able to see it a little bit better. I'm still cold. I'm gonna put, I don't think I need 2 hats, but I will put stuff out because it's wet. I have my cards today. I can pass some cards out. I think I've passed out maybe 100 cards, and I was looking at my stats, and only like 2 people have actually, like, well, I think it was like 14 people have actually clicked on one of the videos. Most people just click on Dominion. But actually, I think a couple of those clicks were myself when I was checking it out to see how it all worked. So let's say maybe like 10 people out of 100 people have actually gone onto the website and watched one of the videos. And then only 2 people answered the questions about if they're vegan, or if they eat less meat, or if they have thought about eating less meat. So out of like 100 people, only 2 people have answered those questions, which is kind of upsetting. And like 80, 85, 90% of people never even looked at the resource. I asked Chip one time if he could give me his stats so I could see like how many cards he's passed out and how many people that have gone through, but he never shared them with me. I might have to reach out to him again. But he's been doing outreach for a really long time. I'm sure he's passed out. He's probably passed out thousands of cards. Muted. Audio check. Is my microphone working now? Can I come out here? Can you hear me good out here? Is it working? I'm missing something. My neck. My face band. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, maybe it's in here. My other pocket. My other pocket. I think my neck always gets cold. I like to have my face mask on. So let me clip this here. How are you doing, ma'am?
Okay, how are you?
Good. Can I ask you a few questions real quick?
I've got
No.
an appointment. Sorry.
Okay. Now have a good day. She looked like a sweet lady. How you doing, ma'am? Good. Can I ask you a few questions real quick?
That's right. You're here a lot, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's your project?
So, I talk about animals, speak up for animals.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, do you think we should respect animals?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs, and animals are the best thing that has ever happened.
Yeah.
My husband always was saying that, God gave us a few things, and one of them was animals, and we took care of them.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
have souls and spirits and everything, just like us.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. So check out that website, 3 Movies, and
Awesome.
you can see the things that I saw that made me decide to live vegan. So that's what I'm out here for.
Nice. I have a lot of friends like you.
Yeah, thank you.
That are out there like fighting the calls.
Yeah, exactly. We got to speak up for those who can't.
There you go.
Should I have my hood up? Should I go with the hood up? Or no. See, that was a quick conversation. We need more people like her that are open-minded and willing to talk about things that sometimes are hard to talk about. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions real quick? No, have a good day. What was that guy doing? There's a couple of the ice sculptures behind me here. Let's see, I'll show you real quick. The Christmas tree. And I don't know exactly what that is. Is it supposed to be a bear? Playing a guitar? What's up, Anna? Yeah, Broccoli's out too right now, isn't he? I saw a notification for his stream. I thought he was with that lady, but maybe he's not. Getting some good pictures. It's cool with all the Christmas decorations. There's a bunch of trash over here. Where does this trash come from? I would have asked him, but I thought he was with that lady. Veganism isn't about wild animals. It's about humans exploiting animals. Why do you exploit animals when you should know better? Stop making excuses to disrespect animals. Most people think that we should respect animals, so why are you disrespecting them by using them for things that you don't need? Seriously, think about it. Animals can feel just like you can. If you were in that position, you'd be pretty upset about it, wouldn't you? See, look at these. They spend their entire life in this little cage until they're turned into a jacket. I feel bad enough with the dogs in my house that I have to keep in crates sometimes. And they're out in the yard most of the time, running around being free. Those animals never come out of the cage ever until they're killed. Get the trash trucks. How you guys doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
No.
Have a good day. So I was going to do the slavery questions. I forgot I was supposed to read them before. They'll kill mice. You can catch flies and put them outside. And you can do other things to deter roaches from being in your house. Same thing, just take them, put them outside. But that's not even what veganism is about. What does that have to do with exploiting animals for other products like jackets and entertainment, or eating them, using their bodies and then just killing them when you can't get what you want from them anymore? When I bought the house that I live in now, it was infested with mice. They were everywhere. Every closet had a hole in the floor. And they were coming in everywhere. They were all over the house. Behind the fridge, behind the stove. There was dead mice. There was just droppings everywhere. I set a whole bunch of humane traps and I took them all to the edge of the town into this wooded area and I let them all free. There's a little stream there, and so they got a chance to live outside. I caught like 9 of them the first night. I still catch them time to time. I thought I filled in all the holes so they couldn't come back in, but every once in a while I'll still catch one. And I take them, like 2 miles away, let them go. There's speed trucks right there. Is that big speed truck going? Wonder if we'll see any death trucks come by. I gotta make sure I don't miss the bus. I should hold the tablet. I think I'm gonna wear the tablet. Actually. How you doing, sir?
Good at yourself.
Good. Yeah. See, I have companion animals, and I make decisions in their best interest, right? Not like, I think I talked to her before, not like these animals, animal testing. It's going to be really sad. I don't really want to show you. I mean, here's these monkeys. It's not anything too graphic, but they're all just like fucked up on drugs and poisons, and they just literally inject whatever into their veins and try to kill them. It's really fucked up. Progress over perfection. That's what my channel's called. Just do a little bit better every day. Today can be the day you go vegan. Make a commitment to the animals. Just like a lot of us did here. We made a commitment to the animals that we weren't going to exploit them anymore. We were going to see them for who they actually are, each individual. They're their own person. They're their own individual, and they deserve respect. FC Jace, how's it going? Yeah, when you shop for bath and beauty products and things like that, you try to find stuff that's cruelty free, right? A lot of people do that anyway before they're even vegan because they don't want stuff that's tested on animals. When you can just pick something else, it's the same price. You know, your hand has to go to a different shelf and pick a different product. It's the same thing when you eat. You know, you can be vegan and be unhealthy too. Like you can just eat vegan ice cream, vegan pizza, vegan burgers. I literally just had a vegan pizza. Well, I didn't have a pizza, but was just with my dad. Got a vegan pizza. Got fried cauliflower. I'm sure that you're sure that's not healthy. You can eat vegan ice cream, vegan donuts, vegan cookies, vegan brownies. But if you eat whole plant foods, minimal ingredients, minimally processed, track your nutrients, make sure you're getting all the minerals and vitamins and hitting your macros and the calories that you need, you can be healthier than if you eat animal products. There was a study out that shows you can live 9 years longer if you eat whole plants over animal products and other processed foods. 9 years. A lot of the older people that walk by here in Gettysburg, I bet they wish they had 9 more years. Can I ask you ladies a few questions?
Sorry, no, thank you. I'm off.
Have a good day. You too. Yeah, 9 more healthy years. Tofu salmon. Oh yeah, the nori sheets. I've seen that before. I forget who it was that did that. I don't know if it was Derek Sarno. Did he have a recipe, a video doing that, or maybe it was somebody else? But I've never tried it yet. I hope it's delicious for you. How are you doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
No, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I wonder if it's because she saw cows having their blood drained out on the tablet. I need to just like hold it up for them to see anyway as they're walking by. Veggies are living things. Plants are alive. Yep. But it's not just about being alive. It's about being able to feel. Plants can't feel. Not like animals can. Even lizards and insects, there's studies out there that show, I mean, if you've ever had a lizard or you would know that they can feel pain. They're each their own individual. Even lobsters, they say that lobsters are sentient to a certain extent, and they don't even have a central nervous system. But now they say that they're sentient, and what is the UK that says you can't boil lobsters alive anymore? Because we know that they can feel. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? Have a good day. Wonder what dead animal she had in her to-go container. I'd like one dead animal to go, please. Crazy. Yeah, Anik always is making some delicious food. Two-stroke, you're a wacko? You calling me a wacko? I'm not the one paying for animals to be killed. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Good. Can I ask you a few questions? Can I ask you a couple questions?
Maybe. What do you got?
I'm asking about animals. Are you okay being in my video?
Yeah, I suppose so. What animals are we talking about?
All animals.
Okay.
Do you think that think animals can be enslaved?
Well, it's not in the typical meaning of the word slave.
What do you mean by that? How so?
Well, that implies that they have a choice in everything. So,
Yeah, we take the choice away from them, right?
well, they're born into it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you think that we should respect animals?
Well, yeah, I believe so.
Do you think that when we take things from them, or we pay for them to be born into this type of situation, do you think that that's respecting them?
I never thought of it that way. I do like to taste the pork chops. So,
Yeah,
have you ever killed an animal?
I have. Yeah.
What have you killed?
A raccoon. I killed a raccoon once.
Did you eat it?
No,
Why'd you kill it then?
because it was killed my turkeys and chickens.
Okay, so it's just living its life then.
Yeah, essentially it was. I feel bad about it.
Yeah. Well, I kill things. I usually eat them when I kill them. So
Yeah,
it's part of the life cycle.
yeah. Sure. Does it have to be though? Like we could
Pretty much.
get.
Yeah, I don't like vegetarian style.
Yeah.
So
But do you think that
it's part of it.
just you liking those products justifies the way that animals are treated and objectified?
Well, if you go around here, I buy a lot of stuff locally, and it all seems to be meeting like the acceptable standards.
Yeah. Well, some of these places, the local places, they do the same things as on these videos.
Oh, I understand. I mean, that's why I asked you never killed anything, but you never ate it. So you have to, if you ever get to the point where you kill your own animal and prepare it for a meal, it's much messier than most people would realize.
Yeah, sure.
Not yourself. So,
Sure.
so anyhow,
Yeah, I went to a chicken farm, and she showed me. I met the chickens, and she showed me where she kills them and the whole process and everything. And
Yeah.
and it kind of shocked me. I was like, wow, that's a little extreme. That's what I thought. So
well, I'm sure they do it as least extreme as they can.
right. But even then, we're using those animals just for our benefit.
Yeah. Well, we need to be benefited. You have to eat. Depends on your dietary beliefs. But
Yeah. Do you think that the animals have their own opinions though? Whether they want to live or be used?
no, I don't think so. I think all life forms evolve to the point where they live their best life.
Do you think this is they're living their best life?
Yeah, they're providing nourishment for other people.
But that's a selfish mindset. That's from your perspective. What about from their perspective?
Well, I don't think it's from their perspective. Yeah, it's again, the cycle of life. If they weren't killed for that, what do you think would happen to them?
Well, they probably wouldn't be here.
That's my point.
Yeah.
They're raised for that point, and I could see making it. I won't use the word humane because that goes back to humans, but as respectful as it can be during that process.
Right. What do you think the most respectful thing would be to just let them live, right?
No, I don't think so.
Well, what if you were in their position, right? What if somebody bred you into existence just to use you, and then when they couldn't use you anymore, they killed you. Would you just be okay with that,
That's
or
a pretty ridiculous hypothesis.
well, what's the difference between us and other animals that feel just like we do?
Well, we have evolved to the point where we live a certain way of lifestyle, and it's just the way it is.
Yeah, we're more civilized, right? Than
Well, yeah,
wild
we're more
animals.
civilized than we were, in the past, obviously.
So we should know better than to treat animals this way, right?
That's the way it has to be treated to provide the benefit that they provide.
But if you don't need anything from an animal, you can be healthy and happy just eating plants.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because we've evolved to eat meat. All the carnivores out there. Did you ever see anything die in nature?
Sure, yeah.
You have what to see.
I mean, I've seen videos of like animals
you
dying.
haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
It's a long, slow, gruesome death when they die, quote,
Sure.
naturally.
So you think it's better to kill them at a fraction of their life than letting them live their lives and die how they
I think so.
how they would naturally?
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be here if they weren't raised for purpose.
Right.
So,
Right. So you think it would
we're
probably be better?
Logic here that I'm going to break.
It would probably be better if they weren't here then, if we were just using them for our benefit.
I don't think so. Why do you say that? That seems ridiculous to me.
Well, put yourself in their
here for
perspective. Like I
benefit.
said, would you rather not be here or be here, bred into existence for somebody else's benefit?
That's a false choice.
They just exploited you your whole life.
Yeah. Well.
And then when you were no good to them, they killed you.
If I had the wherewithal to escape that exploitation, I would.
Right. So you have a choice to not pay for these products and not exploit these animals. So don't you think you should consider that?
No. I'm gonna exploit them.
Why?
I think I've already explained that. So we're just going to circle. I'll see you later.
Yeah. You don't have to be a shitty person. You can do better. Yeah. Well, you're doing a really shitty thing to the animals. So you're not a very good human. Humane. We call ourselves humans because we think that we're humane, but you're far from it. Yeah. The animals would disagree with you. Nah, he was shitting. I just kept going with him because nobody else was walking by. If I saw more people coming, I was just going to cut it off, but no justification. He's got no justification to pay for things like this. Really shitty human there. The lady I talked to first was a lot nicer than him. Yeah, these are your locally raised, grass-fed. That's them living their best life. That's what he said. When he said that, it was literally a line of pigs all thrashing around, having their blood drained out, living their best life. That's living their best life. 6-month-old pigs. Literally babies. Yeah, we just enslaved them nicely. How you doing, ladies? Can I ask you a few questions? She was listening to music. How you doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
What?
It's for my YouTube video. Is that okay?
What's it about?
It's about animals.
Sure.
How do you feel about animals?
In what sort of way?
Do you think that we should respect them?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a student at the college over there, and I'm taking a class on
like insect biology. We talk a lot about sort of why insects are important and why we should protect them, how we can protect them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like animals are really important. I feel very strongly that, you know, animals are impacted by a lot of the things that we do. And there's this really good book, if I can recommend one.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's called Silent Earth. It's a book about sort of insect decline. We're reading it for one of my classes, and I really like it. So
Nice. Cool. I'll check that out. I haven't heard of that before.
oh, really?
Silent Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. It's So do you know the book? You probably know about this. Silent Springs
Silent Springs. Actually, no, I don't know
by
about
Rachel
that either.
Carson. Yeah, Silent Springs. It's one of the. It started the environmental like the environmental movement in the '60s, actually.
Okay.
Rachel Carson, she was a marine biologist, like in the 1940s.
Wow.
She worked with like some government departments, some like institutions, and she did a lot of research on marine biology. And she sort of realized that things like EDT. Oh,
Yeah.
things
Okay.
like EDT what's the DDT? Yeah, I think it's DDT. Some sort of like chemical is like having a very negative impact on the environment, and like she wrote a book about like I haven't read it, but like I assume it's about sort of the environment and stuff, or at least I've heard it's about the environment and stuff.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, I'd
Interesting.
recommend both those books.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely check them out.
Yeah,
So you agree we should respect animals, even insects, right?
yeah, I think that you know there's this quote that I heard, but like just because like insects are small, but they make up like most of all life on Earth.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
I think that all life is very important. I try my best not to like kill bugs if I can.
Yeah. Right.
Unfortunately, there are some invasive species which like
Yeah.
unfortunately killing them will have a better impact in the environment, but still makes me feel bad. I don't like it.
Yeah. Me too. I agree.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about us exploiting animals, like humans exploiting animals?
Sorry, what sort of exploitation?
So like using animals for our benefit
Like
unfairly, like
testing and stuff.
yeah, exactly, like testing, eating them, wearing them.
Yeah, I don't think it's right. I think that I'll be honest. I haven't done like a lot of research into like animal testing, animal clothing, and things like that.
Yeah.
So I can't really provide any good information. I can just give like a very basic perspective. But I think it's wrong. I think animals are sentient beings.
Yeah.
I think that in the wild, like animals get eaten all the time, but we're not in the wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Don't see any forests anywhere.
Right.
And I think that we should really be conscious about, I think it's a problem with like capitalism, because capitalism is it treats like people as like just another number to just another like whether you're pro-capitalism or anti-capitalism, it sees people and animals as like not as like people to consider and understand, but as a way to but as a means of creating value. And I think that's
Right.
sort of a very poor way to view both people and animals.
Right.
So I'm not a vegan, but I do have a lot of problems with the meat industry. I definitely would become a vegan if I don't know. I don't want to say like I can't become a vegan. I know that it's like probably better if I do, but it's one of those things where it's like it's very difficult to make a large change like that, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's why I'm out here. So I'm asking people basically why they're not vegan yet. So it seems like you've possibly considered it before, but you need help making that final step, that
Yeah.
final leap.
I guess I'm just like, I eat a lot of meat, which just sort of because I've been doing it my entire life, and I know that's not a
Right.
good answer. Is like why to do something.
Yeah.
Like that's, but like I don't know, it's just not. Haven't gotten around to like becoming a vegan.
Yeah. So what do you think veganism is? Like, do you know the definition of it?
So veganism to me is like it's like a belief system where someone believes that they should not eat, or not. It's not a belief system. It's I guess it's a component of a belief system that says like someone should not eat animal or consume animal products. I guess there are different ways of seeing it. So would you mind like letting me know how you see it?
Yeah. So I kind of disagree when people say that it's a belief, because it's based on a lot of facts. Like, the animals are sentient, like you said.
Yeah.
It's more of an ethical principle that humans should live without exploiting animals. So it seems like that's how you align, right? That's how you feel, and you would agree with that we shouldn't exploit animals, when especially we have other alternatives.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really. Yeah. I think that it's sort of a noble thing to do. I really respect people who can do it because I have a lot of difficulty with it personally.
Sure.
I've actually heard that if you want to start, becoming a vegan, like a better way to do it is like to see it as like reducing the percentage of like meat products you use. Like instead of seeing like, oh, I'll stop eating all meat products, and then sort of like hating yourself whenever you do eventually like give in and start eating like meat or something. It's like, oh, I only ate like 30% meat products today, or oh, I only ate like decreasing your percentage instead of seeing it as like all or nothing.
Yeah. Well, so with other injustices, like people that are racist or sexist, would you want them to just reduce what they're doing there, or do you think that they should just stop?
Oh, no, I see it as like, a process to reaching zero. I don't see it as like, okay, you get it down to 20%, you're done. I think it's like, you get it to 20%, then 10%, then 5%, then zero.
Right. But in these other situations, would you agree with that as well? Like, it would be racist 50% of the time, then be racist 20% of the time, and then eventually stop? Or do you think that we should just tell the people like that they should just stop?
Well, I'm very familiar with a lot of people who have been like racist or a fascist or a Nazi or something, and
Sure.
It's very difficult to stop doing those things. Like, it may seem like very easy to someone who's not racist, like, oh, just don't hate people of different ethnicities, but like it's also very difficult for someone who isn't, like, I knew someone who was like a former neo-Nazi, and so they sort of explained to me like the process of like how they became a Nazi, and then like the process of how they learned that it was wrong, or not that learned that it was wrong. It's not something you learn. It's like a process of sort of, it's like being in a cult,
Yeah.
It's like
you come to a realization that you were wrong, like.
And these sorts of things are very difficult to. It's very difficult to make any major life change, So I don't think that anyone can just instantly stop.
So, but you've already been thinking about it before, right? And you've made changes in your life to be better, for the environment, or better towards animals. Like,
Yeah.
have you reduced a little bit in already?
Yeah, I have been a lot more conscious about like when I'm consuming meat products and things like that. I don't know if you saw earlier, but like I was like I was like carrying around a paper cup because I didn't want to throw it into a trash can. I went to wait until I saw a recycling bin.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to be a lot more environmentally conscious than before.
Right.
I think it's a continuous process of self-improvement for a lot of things.
So think about these animals, though. If you're reducing, you're still exploiting some animals, and to those animals, like if that's even one animal, if it's you're going from 10 to one animal to that one animal, that's their entire life.
Yeah.
So is it really a good thing to reduce, or is it's just not as bad as before? But it's not really good, right?
Well, I don't really think that it's. I just think that it's more realistic to understand like how people like can make major life changes. Like if someone, well, also like if someone does become a vegan, I don't think there's a one-to-one correlation of like animals are like less exploited. Like if someone becomes a vegan, the like meat companies are just gonna say, "Oh yeah, let one pig go, like let one cow go," because one person went vegan.
Same thing with you trying to find a place to recycle. It's like recycling that one cup. Is that really going to make a big difference? Like, you still do it anyway, though, right?
Yeah, I think that veganism would be more effective if if there was a united like movement behind it, which I assume you have like a YouTube channel where you talk about veganism. So I just don't think that like it's very easy to it's not very easy to make a very quick, very decisive life decision, but
we can change overnight. Like us changing isn't going to change the whole industry.
Yeah.
But as an individual, we can change overnight. Like I decided that I was going to live vegan one night. I thought about it for a few hours. Somebody planted a seed, kind of like I'm talking to you now, and I really thought about it instead of just dismissing it. And I made that decision, and I made that commitment to the animals. And now I've been vegan for like almost a year and a half.
Yeah,
so we can change overnight, and slowly the industries will change. And you going vegan can save somewhere between 100 to 300 animals a year. So you might not, see the industries letting an animal go because you decided to live vegan, but you do make a big impact.
Yeah. Sorry, out of my own curiosity, would you let me know where you got those numbers from? Like
Sure,
if you have a
here.
source.
I have a card I can give you. You can check it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, go to this website, and it's got my channel on there too.
Oh, okay. Because I was also curious about that.
Yeah, you can go to that website and check out the things that I saw that made me decide to live vegan. And then when you become vegan, you can join. We're called We the Free. So I run a organization out here, trying to get people to speak up for the animals. So you can go on there onto the Facebook page, and you can join there, and then come out here and speak up with me to other people, and try to basically ask other people why they're not vegan yet. Try to find like-minded people that want to save the animals.
Yeah. So thank you for doing this.
Right.
Is there anything else you want?
I got one more question. So, how many more animals should be exploited for you before you change?
None.
None. So vegan from now on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. What was your name?
Nice meeting you. Bridget.
Bridget. I'm Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Yeah. So thanks. It was great talking to you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks. It was great talking with you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day. All right. I don't have not much more time. That was a great conversation. Definitely made up for the last guy. We don't get that many open-minded people out here. So that was great. Bridget, that's a cool name. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up, and I can still stream for a little bit, but maybe I should just end it. We go check out other people's streams. How many people are in here? Still not that many people. It's up to you guys. Should I still stream a little longer? Thanks, Anna, Nick, Brett, Coops. There's people over there yelling. Yeah, that was good. That was nice. I gave him a card to the group too, the local group. You can't murder an animal. You think animals want to live? You just think they don't care. Animals don't care about their lives. It's a really crazy thing to think. From the college too. I hope Bridget reaches out to me, joins the group, because I want to try to find some people that go to the college and over there sometime. Try to find more people, more younger people. So most people in Gettysburg are older. Most people that travel here, they're interested in the history. So they tend to be older, in their 50s. But I would like to go to the college more, because the college is right down the street. And get some younger people interested. Yeah, slavery is illegal, but it still happens. There's over 1 million slaves in the United States today. Modern day slaves. But Gettysburg has these all are created equal. Gettysburg got these cool bike racks. And that house right there, that is the house that Abraham Lincoln slept in the night before giving the Gettysburg Address. It's right there. A lot of history in this town. Oh, she got a ladybug on her license plate. That's cool. Probably hard for you to see. What's this? A wish slip? Interesting. Your wish is, I wish that people would wake the hell up and stop oppressing animals. There's a little reindeer on there. This is funny. They don't even have like any presents. They should have like a present down here or something. Just trying to steal. I guess maybe it's trying to steal the tree. Well, that person was stopping to let me cross, but I wasn't over there yet. God put them here as a food source. Follow the timeline of the Bible, dude. God made animals before. He told you what to eat. He didn't say, here's animals, now eat them. God put animals here as companions. God put plants here for you to eat. You're going against your God when you exploit animals. When you live vegan, it's actually more in line with a lot of religions than the way you treat animals if you're not vegan. I think, I don't know what Bridget was doing at the end of the conversation. I don't know if they wanted me to ask them something else or not, but it was a little awkward because it was like, I didn't know if they wanted to leave, or it seemed like they were like, all right, I'm ready to leave. I didn't want to like keep pressuring them, but at the same time, like, sometimes you gotta kind of pressure somebody like that a little bit. That's why I asked that last question. But then once they shook my hand, I was like, all right. I probably had time to fill one out, but I don't know. I'm not a person that kind of does those kinds of things. Yeah, I should have told them that there's a bunch of places around here to get vegan food. I don't know. I should have asked them what's holding them back. Just lifestyle choices. I don't know. People think it could be too hard, but it's not. When you actually do it, you realize how easy it is. And I didn't have the resources that I give people. I just did it anyway. Made a commitment to the animals, and then, you know, I ate a bunch of salads, and I didn't eat that much tofu when I started living vegan. After a couple of months, then I started eating more tofu. I guess I started going to the other grocery store where it was cheaper. And I realized I could get good organic tofu really cheap. So now I eat it multiple times a week, and I can make it really good. What if you could get the same taste without exploiting animals? If you could get the same exact taste you know how most of these animals are bred? Do I need to get a glove like Chip, put the glove on all the way to my shoulder, and explain it to you? Stop fisting cows. You can get almost the same taste. But what do you need a steak for anyway? I care about people too. I care about people too. Stop eating unhealthy foods. Like, every once in a while, okay, whatever. Stop eating unhealthy foods. Eat healthier foods. And respect animals. You can do both of those things at the same time. Yeah, humans taste like bacon. I don't see you eating humans. If somebody fed you a human and you just loved it so much, would you just start eating humans and say, well, it tastes too good, I can't stop? Yeah, but you don't need to eat steak. Eat plant-based steak. Try different ones. Some of them really don't taste good at all. Some of them you can't even tell the difference. Nice, we're up to 671. That's awesome. But I gave out 2 cards. I wonder if there's 2 people subbed. Yeah, just because you want to and you like it, that doesn't mean that it's okay. There's a lot of things that people want to do or they get pleasure from doing, and a lot of those people end up in jail. Yeah, eat fruit, salads, green vegetables, eat grains, beans. Yep. Eat lentils. Lentils are great. Learn how to make your own food. You can make it taste how you want it to taste. Jesus saves who? Does Jesus save the animals? Do you think Jesus would save an animal or slaughter an animal? If Jesus had the choice, he could just go to the grocery store and choose plant-based products or slaughter an animal. What do you think Jesus would do? Save or slay? Hair's all over the place. Do you think Jesus would kill an animal or have a vegan pizza? Wrong. People were hungry, so he multiplied the fish that they had. Jesus didn't kill a bunch of animals. Why would Jesus kill animals? He would just skip that part and multiply the fish that they already had. That's not saying it's okay to go kill animals. If I have a cow and I take proper care of her and then I take her milk, is that right or wrong? If you're really questioning yourself if it's right or wrong, would you put a human in that place? Would you want to be in that position? If somebody took really good care of you, but then they wanted to just take something from you, would it be right or wrong? Vegan stoner lady, it wasn't even fish, it was loaves of bread. Yeah, watch Conspiracy.com. Go to Conspiracy.com. Anna, why are you not a mod? Let me mod you. You can put link. You should be able to put links in. You can put Conspiracy.com. It should link. Then go check it out. So what's stopping you from living vegan? I saw another statistic. I don't know if it's right, but because I've heard that Israel had the most vegans, but now I saw something the other day that said India has the most vegans. So you're vegan except some dairy, so you're not vegan. You're vegetarian, just like the other person. Are you people from India? Yeah, they lied in Israel. Well, Israel lies about a lot of things, don't they? Nobody's calling you a child exploiter, except for children animals. You exploit little baby animals. But you can figure it out. They're similar things. That's where I was going when I was talking to Bridget, too, about racism and reducing how much you're racist. Or, like, I should have used, like, beating up your wife. Would you want, you know, somebody to just beat them less? Or not beat them as hard? Beat them nicely? Or just stop? You would probably advocate for just stopping. I would hope you would advocate for just stopping. It's the same thing with speciesism. The way you treat different species. Look up Arvind animal rights activist. Arvind animal activist. Is that it? What it is? He's from India. He's got a huge YouTube channel. He was just doing another premiere this morning, I think. There was a lot of people on this morning. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm going to watch the rest of it later. But he's really cool. You can learn a lot from him. It's way better than I am. Yeah, you're a vegetarian from India, so just cut out that last step, the last little bit. You're almost there already. Donated $40, thank you. I didn't get a notification. Or maybe I did, I didn't see it. I don't see it, I think you're lying. My bus is here. I gotta teleport onto the bus. I'll be back in a minute. I broke the seatbelt. No, I didn't. Yeah, there's only one way to be vegan, and that's respecting all animals. Respect them like you want to be respected. Cactus, what if you could have a plant-based option that tasted even better than the animal-based options? Most chefs aren't vegan, so you're getting good tasting food from people that aren't vegan. But what if you could get just as much taste pleasure from eating plants? And do you think that you should consider the animals the victims? You're a crocodile? Is there a crocodile emoji? People put crocodile emojis in the chat. That's funny. We hear that one every once in a while. Right, vegan stoner lady. Crocodiles are not moral agents. They're moral patients. They don't know any better. I'm not muted. think you're muted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the bus today. Oh, Coops. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Anik. Thank you so much, Coops. Definitely a rock star. W's, put W's in the chat for Coops. Oh yeah, accidentally. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't being that bad. Let me see if I can bring him back in, actually. How do I do that? Let me see here. I can probably bring him back while I'm still alive. Give me a minute. My face is stretched. I made it. It's only using half of my screen now, so it's gonna look funny for a minute. It looks normal on my phone, but I wonder what it actually looks like on the other side. Wait a minute, it went into the app. It doesn't work in the app. I don't know why it does this. Community settings. Hold on, I need to. This is being a pain. Oh, now it's back. I haven't done this before. It's okay. It happens.
For a minute there, I thought Mike was going to drive. Oh, he's doing the wood box. He's always done. I said, we're getting tired. I don't know. Well, they said it cost.
Ah, here we go. Hold on. I almost got it. It's really tiny on my phone. Here.
He's dependable. He's always with them.
Here.
Drive. Like with the fellow.
No, where is it?
They're almost into the ride.
Hold on, I'll figure it out. I just figured out how to do this the other day. Now I don't see it. It's not where I thought it was.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. That didn't end the stream. All went back into the app. Wait, maybe. Oh, cool, you got it. Thank you, Coops. You could do that easier than I could. I thought I was in the right spot, but it didn't work. Coops might be a managing moderator. Some people accidentally put them as managing moderators by accident. And then you might be able to do that if you're a managing mod. I don't know. Extreme close-up. Was it really close? Next time I do that, I'll have to look back up more. 3 conversations, and 2 were really good. So I hope that lady checks out the card and goes to that site. I definitely think Bridget will. Baked dish instead of eggs. You can use flax seeds or banana, apple, pumpkin puree. Yeah, I'll use applesauce. Silken tofu, yeah, that's a good idea. Or aquafaba. So many options, right? That's what I tell people at the one coffee shop. They have a lot of dairy-free stuff, but it's like, why don't you have vegan stuff? Just use an alternative that you don't need eggs for. It makes no sense. Yeah, I haven't been in Axel's stream yet, so I might, or I was like early this morning, so maybe he unmodded me, but I might be a mod still on Axel's channel. Fig compote, that sounds really good. Thanks again for that donation, Coops. That's awesome. Totally awesome. So we got about 50 votes, and most people have not had vegan pizza. I'm not surprised. Hopefully they go out and try to find some and try it. Damn, that sounds really good. Let's change this. I'll put another Q&A up. Try to get some more people to stop and comment. Dogs are going to be super excited when I get back today. Nova and Goose are outside.
I gave Michelle a big hug yesterday. Yeah. Thanks for there, give me a big hug.
The Shepherds, I got 2 separate big crates for the Shepherds, and I noticed that they like to be together in one big crate by themselves. I mean together.
One next Wednesday.
They like to be in the one big crate together.
I lose it. I can't carry it.
So now I've just been putting them in there together, and they seem to be like way more calm. And it's kind of cool.
I work tomorrow and I'm off. I don't work on Fridays. Yeah, for right now. come
But they're
next
gonna be
year,
super happy when I get home. They like to. They need to be let out
working Fridays.
so they can run around, and work off
But
some
in
of their
the
energy.
summertime, I don't like to do that. I like to extend my weekends. But since it's not summer now and it's close to winter, I still like to have my Fridays off. Especially with the holidays. it's
You
so
hardly
much
eat
to
pizza.
do.
So what do you eat most of the time? What are like some of your favorite meals? Wales. You had some really good pizza in Wales. Sounds good.
Yeah, Mama
Yeah,
stays
they're all like American things.
we get off at noon. Then we don't go back to January the 5th.
You're not missing anything. That's why Americans are so fat. They just eat pizza and burgers and hot dogs. So fat and unhealthy.
Yeah. We're in the
They're
States,
not
so we have
necessarily
to
good
go
foods for you.
schedule. Yeah. 23rd at noon.
Curries are way better for you, and they taste better too, in my opinion.
Yes.
Some vegan sushi. I've never had any vegan sushi before. I was never a big sushi person. Yeah, Indian food is my favorite.
I saw Catherine last week.
It's delicious and it's not bad for you,
The one that moved or something.
depending on what it is and what exactly you're putting in it. But you can make it healthy, and you can make it taste amazing.
And she came and did a run, so I seen her last week.
Yeah, the lentil curries. Lentil curries are my favorite. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fried tofu.
Sometimes you need it.
Split pea soup with smoked tofu. I'll have to try that.
Now I've heard from other
Sounds really good.
drivers. Some of them were bad last week. Oh boy. You couldn't even talk to them no more. They were so pissed off. They were so mad. Whatever was going on.
Yeah, only 5 viewers. It's because I think
Yeah, that dude says in the
this morning I was having trouble with my phone. You know what? Actually, it was doing it earlier too, and it stopped.
makes no sense.
But I was having trouble with my phone, so I started the live and then I closed it. And then I did it twice. So I did 2 really short streams with like no viewers.
Yeah, there I always thought it was rabbit.
And I think you get viewers based, like some part of the algorithm bases your viewer count on some of your previous streams recently. So I think I had those 2 short streams with like no viewers. I think it was gonna already like knock this one down. Plus I was getting food, and my stream kept cutting out, so I don't think that helped. But it doesn't really matter to me. I'm hoping somebody will answer the question. Somebody will answer the question here and we can talk to them. There we go, somebody right on cue. Anything and everything. Because you like it. But you realize that's not a solid justification.
That could be James on that bus. James or
I appreciate you not being disrespectful, because some people are just trolls.
Or Kathy.
But really think about it. Like, why aren't you vegan? Do you think that we should respect animals? Yeah, I was raised eating meat also,
Oh, yeah.
but I always thought that we should respect animals. Do you agree with that? Yeah, we should. So do you think that we're respecting animals when we're taking things from them, including their life, to eat them when we don't have to? You don't need anything from an animal.
Yeah,
You just like it.
From there, they put all these cats and Laverne, too.
Bumpy ride today.
And Heidi, yeah. I had Heidi twice last week. Actually, twice in the morning.
Yeah, edits.
Once
What's
in
up?
the afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, just eating a plant-based diet. It can be good for you.
One day I had her in the morning and the afternoon.
Skippy.
Like,
Look, I haven't seen that
that's
before.
unusual.
You think vegans are gay? Probably get more girls than you do.
This morning, I can't believe I had you this afternoon. Like,
What's up from Morocco? Were you in Axel Stream this morning? There was somebody in Axel Stream from Morocco this morning.
We take what they give us.
Any tips when your family and friends make fun of you for being vegan? Well, they're shitty friends. Tell them to F off and do better. Yash, you're vegetarian. You can you can do better. You don't need to take any of her milk, right? Who needs wife and kids anyway? That's funny. I mean, they can do better. Tell them to get out of there with their bullshit. So they don't have a good reason. They don't have a good reason. That's why they make fun of you. It's because they don't want to face the reality, right? I never watched Stranger Things. I saw a few episodes, but I didn't watch it. I don't know who that is. Are you a predator? Anything? That's kind of a weird label to give yourself. Most of the time, people don't want to be predators. You don't want to be a predator. I am from the USA. The East Coast. I'm in Pennsylvania. It's a good vegan meal. Look up Derek Sarno. He is an amazing vegan chef. Maybe one of the mods can put his channel in the comments. Derek Sarno, or there's a couple different awesome vegan chefs. Yes, it is a little after 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. On the other end of on the West Coast, it's morning still. Yeah, Derek Sarno. Sarno. Animals eat animals, but are you just a wild animal that doesn't know better? You don't know right from wrong? That's kind of weird. In your religion, people do not touch egg, alcohol, meat. You're just like a monk. Well, that's good. Now just also exclude milk, and then you'll be just like a vegan. Do you wear animals? Do you wear any leather or wool or silk or anything like that? Veganism isn't a belief, though. It's based on science and facts. It's not a belief. It's not a belief that animals want to live. Animals want to live. We know that. They do everything they can to continue to survive. It's not a belief. Thanks, Coops. There's Derek Sarno. Yeah, if you're still a minor, you might not be able to decide when you're young exactly what you eat, but you can tell your parents. Tell your parents, I don't want to eat animals anymore. If they try to feed you animals, just tell them no. Feed me something else. I want to eat plants. Tell them that they can make anything that has animals in it without animals. Anything. We would be naked in heaven. Yeah, and you know what else they do in heaven? Let animals live. TCBR, I don't know what you're talking about. Meat is tastier, so it's just about your mouth pleasure. Your mouth pleasure is the most important thing to you. You took a deer to the butcher with your uncle. Did you kill the deer? Well, that's good your parents would listen to you, because some parents don't. They're assholes. So you should ask them. Ask them why they're not vegan. Maybe you can be the voice in your family and help everybody change. TCBR, where are you from? You're in the US? TCBR, how old are you? Yeah, animals feel pain. Plants can't feel pain, though. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yeah, what's up, 40? Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain, they don't have nerves. You know, instead of going and hunting and killing animals, you can go with a camera and take cool pictures of animals. You should try doing that instead. Let them live and take pictures of them. Carrots have the right to get in my belly. What's with these kids in my stream? Plants don't feel pain. Come on, you would agree that there's a difference between chopping up a carrot and killing an animal, right? There's a difference. I know animals are alive, but it's not about just being alive. It's about being able to feel pain and having a desire to live. You know, there's studies out there that prove that plants can't feel. They don't have nerves. They don't have a brain like we do. There's some people out there that say that plants can feel, but it's not actual science. That's just like people thinking that they might be onto something, but they're really not. They are alive. I'll agree with you there. They are alive. But they can't feel like we can, like animals can. Plus, we grow most plants to feed to other animals. So even if you wanted to reduce the amount of plants that you're responsible for, you reduce the amount of plants that you're responsible for when you're living vegan. So when you eat an animal, you're responsible not only for that animal, but all the plants that animal ever ate. TCBR, do you know the Lord's Prayer? I'm assuming you believe in God. Do you know the Lord's Prayer? That's not true either. There are things that plants do to protect themselves, but that doesn't mean that they feel pain. Yeah, we are in the animal family, right? But we know better. We have a more evolved brain, so we can tell what's right and wrong. We can relate with other animals. We can tell that they're scared or they're happy. The good guy. How old are you, the good guy? So the Lord's Prayer, if you believe in God, in the Lord's Prayer, it says that we should do on earth what is done in heaven. Right? In heaven, they don't kill animals. They don't eat animals in heaven. It's the same as the Garden of Eden. They didn't eat animals or kill animals in the Garden of Eden. If God tells you that you're supposed to be doing on earth what's done in heaven, then you shouldn't be killing animals. cats and dogs can both live and thrive and be happy eating plants. As long as they're getting all the nutrients they need, just like me and you, they can thrive on a plant-based diet. Now, there's studies for that too. Dogs and cats and domesticated cats. They have protein that like mimics chicken. What doesn't make sense? Debunk what? Just because we've been doing it for a long time doesn't mean that we're supposed to continue. You can be healthier eating just plants. I like what the vegan teacher stands for. I don't make similar content to her, but we try to speak up for the animals. So I like her doing that. But yeah, I think she's a little crazy. I agree. But to get a lot of eyes on your channel and on your message, sometimes it's good to be a little crazy. But take what she says seriously, because she's just trying to speak up for the animals. You don't need meat. You need nothing from an animal. You need absolutely nothing from an animal. I don't want your respect. I want you to respect animals. That's the whole point. You can hate me. You can hate the vegan teacher. You can think we're both crazy. But you should respect animals. Animals want your respect. And they've done nothing to you to deserve anything else. I don't hate you either, but the animals that you exploit and kill for optional products, I don't think they like. And that's who it's about. It's about your victims. When you're making those choices, you have victims behind those choices. You should think about them. Yeah, the 40-year-old vegan has been vegan for a long time. Yeah, vegan teacher's a little crazy. Coops. Deborah, you have some companion animals. Do you treat them like objects, or do you treat them like part of the family? TCBR, there's studies out there that show you if you eat animal products more than 2 times a week, it's detrimental to your health. It is bad for you. But it's not about you. If you eat animals once a week, sure, maybe it's it's not that bad for you. But you're still exploiting and killing an animal for that. Animal entire life. £165 dog. That dog's bigger than me. I got a big dog too, like that. My buddy. He's a little bear. I call him Bear. Cody Bear. Oh God. Thanks, I hope you're having a good day too. Yeah, right, evil. Carcinogenic foods. Stop killing yourself. Stop killing animals. Don't die and don't kill. Ooh, Apollo. I got a dog coming over in a couple days named Apollo. But he's a little dog. A Cane Corso. Nice. Yeah, so I was at the cat rescue, and the lady that runs cat rescue, her husband just had a heart attack. Really bad heart attack. And they're like sitting there like, what causes this? What causes heart attacks? And then 2 minutes later, she was like, yeah, I just had like a chicken, what did she say, some chicken meal that's probably cooked in a bunch of butter and like that, literally that, all the saturated fats, like that's clogging up your arteries. It's going to give you a heart attack. It's going to give you heart disease. Too much sugar and things like that feed cancer. All the processed preservatives, processed foods. One lady said calcium. What? She's like, no, it's not animals, it's calcium. Calcium gives you heart attacks. I never heard that before. Most people don't get enough calcium. It smells like somebody shit their pants in here. Some happy poops. Somebody give some happy poops in here. It stinks. What's the difference between pets and other animals? How you feel about them? Maybe you're right there. I'm not saying you're not smart, TCBR, but you're not right about meat being unhealthy. Red meat is unhealthy. Processed animal foods are unhealthy. Lunch meat, unhealthy. Chicken has a lot of saturated fat in it. It's not good for you. Pork is also red meat. Yeah, some meat isn't as unhealthy as others, but it's not about your health. It's about respecting animals. Eating some processed meats, it's similar to smoking cigarettes. I hope you don't smoke cigarettes. I knew a chef that would, he worked at a seafood place, and he would cook different fish all the time, and he would talk about how he would just cook the fish, and he would see the parasites coming up out of the fish. He said he would never eat fish after that again. It was disgusting. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the plants have poop on it too. But it's because we have too many animals shitting everywhere. There's so much animal shit, they don't know what to do with it, so they put it on our food. It's disgusting. And down in North Carolina or South Carolina, they had so much shit, they were spraying it up in the air just to get rid of it, and it was blowing over into the town. And it was covering people's houses and their yards and their cars. And people were getting sick in the town because they had so much shit being blown up into the air. They couldn't breathe. It's crazy. Fish, you can get all the same benefits that are in fish from chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, algae oil. You can get algae oil. Get your omega-3s, omega-6s. What's your omega ratio? Do you know what your omega ratio is? Mine's like 1 to 3. You can't really get much better than that. I track all my nutrition, and I get better nutrition than 95% of people. You can be healthier than most people and respect animals at the same time. School food is unhealthy. I agree with you there. When I went to school, I got free lunches at school because I was so poor. I just ate whatever they gave me because they just gave me free, and it was horrible. I've never been healthier in my entire life. And I'm respecting animals at the same time. That's funny, Anik. What's up, Tommy? Yeah, I've eaten fish. I ate fish most of my life too, and I've never noticed any parasites in there either. But you know what? You can be 100% sure that you're not getting any if you just don't eat the fish. And like I said, you get all the same benefits from eating seeds and take an algae oil supplement. You can get vegan algae oil, omega-3s, omega-6s. Whichever one it is, now I forget. What's up, Fur? Thanks for the sub. Anything. Go into the description. You can see some There's some links there. You can check some other stuff out. Go to the Derek Sarno and check out some of his recipes. It's really good food there. Yeah, I understand that. If you're being attacked by an animal, then yeah, maybe you need to kill the animal. I'm not against killing animals. I'm against exploiting animals for things you don't need. I might kill another person if I'm defending myself. If somebody's trying to attack me and take my life, I might have to defend myself against another person. I hope you would do the same thing. There's a bad person out there and they're trying to hurt you. I hope that you defend yourself. You're not just gonna stand there and be like, oh, you got me. Don't be like Maddie. Exploiting little baby animals is what sucks. I went to unbuckle my seatbelt and it was unbuckled. I don't know what happened there, but I wasn't even buckled in today. I'm just getting back to my town I was in Gettysburg and I did a little bit of outreach. I got some vegan food, and then I was at the cat rescue earlier. We broke 666 subs. I have 4 different dogs that are on a plant-based diet, yes, and a cat. Thanks, Ron. Stop lying. Who's lying? Stop lying. You can see, go to my channel, in my links that I have on my channel description, you can see there's a wish list there for my dogs. I have a little rescue, and you can see the food that I feed my dogs and my cat. It's in that wish list. You could buy some for them if you want. Donate to my dogs. I don't remember the last time I had a salad. Probably 2 weeks ago when I was in Gettysburg. I don't know, did I have one last week? Maybe I had one last week. I like to go to that salad bar where they have all the different beans, legumes, the chickpeas, the black beans, the peas. I'll make a salad there and I'll throw fruit in it. It's like 20 different plants. It's good. I hear dogs barking. I don't think that's my dogs. I'm not that close to my house yet. Kind of sounded like Goose. I hope it's not my dogs. Look at this dog. That's funny. No, I don't hear him. Maybe that was Goose. Goose is loud. Goose is definitely the loudest dog I have. you're weak enough to make an excuse not to eat food, eat a slice of ham. Ooh. Don't do that. You're eating baby pigs. I hear dogs barking again. It does kind of sound like Goose. I don't know. Goose doesn't normally bark when he's out with Nova. That sounds like Nova. I definitely hear Nova barking now. Maybe they're just playing. I don't know. Closer to my house now. I can't read every single comment. If you eat vegetables, you shit yourself for 2 days, look, you should probably go to the doctor. Figure out what's wrong with you. Eat different plants. Most people eat the same, like, 5 animals. If that. There's like 50,000 different plants that you can eat. So if you can't eat certain plants, just eat other plants. Use Chronometer, track your food, or a different app. Track your food, make sure you're getting all the nutrition that you need, and leave animals alone. I do hear Goose barking. I gotta go see what they're doing. But I'm gonna end my stream. Thanks for being here, everybody. Do you drink milk and eat cheese? No, because I respect cows and goats, and you don't need milk or cheese. I drink plant milk. I have some mock plant milk in my fridge right now. Is it oat milk? I forget what it is. And I have a couple different kinds of cheese, but it's made from like cashews and coconut oil. Animal exploitation free cheese. My skin color doesn't look right. It's the winter time. I'm not out in the sun a lot, if you think I'm pale. That kind of sounds racist. Your skin color doesn't look right. How much protein do you eat? Steve, you've been here a few times, haven't you? I think I recognize your name. I think you should respect animals' choices. Yeah, I'm back in the comments a little bit. Alright, I'm done. I was just with my dad at the beginning of the stream, and he got a vegan pizza, and I got a vegan sandwich. So they're not... My mom thinks it's okay to boil animals alive. So yeah, I mean, my parents are basically the opposite of each other. Which is crazy. I hope you don't think animals should be boiled alive. Fucking wild. I could not believe when she said that. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? I've talked to hundreds of people on the street, and no one's ever said that to me before. And my mom said that to me. It literally blew my mind. Don't do that. Lobsters are sentient. They have They might not have a central nervous system, but they have a nerve net. They have nerve nets in their body. They can feel. They can feel pain. Don't boil lobsters alive. That's outlawed in the UK starting like next year or something like that. There's research out there. Go look it up, man. Don't just take my word for it. Don't take my word for anything that I've said. Go look it up yourself. But I gotta go. My dogs are barking. So thanks for being here. Subscribe. Come back later. We can talk about some more things. Go to the description. Go to my channel and see some of the links there. I think all the links are in the description. Just go to the description. So thanks for the donation, Coops. You are awesome. And I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'll see you in Axel's stream. We're gonna go check on Axel, see how he's doing. Peace.